Hello, everybody. We're going live. PG is not here in person, but definitely in spirit. The Bubble Meister is bubbling somewhere else amongst the trees and the fairies. So it's just me today. We have PG live on Wednesdays and Saturdays and any other day that he feels to pop in because we're doing so much. Hello, Heaney. How are you, blessed one? I've really missed some things today. Got like dunked by a wave into 3D nonsense. You know how that can be. Yeah, some big stuff. We all got to deal with this big love stuff. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of love pouring in and rainbows, and not easy to surf the waves right now. Oh, just hanging out. So much appreciated, Josh. Yeah, I'm loving your new energy. It's really great. Yeah. I was just saying I've just been dunked into some 3D hot stuff. Yeah. So it's okay. Ah, thank you. Yes, it was, and I made it, and I hadn't seen what PG had put up yet, so that was just so beautiful. I was taken a little, it's not so far away from my home, but it was so beautiful. And it was wonderful because there was no reception there. So I couldn't post a live. But it was really, really, really beautiful. And it was a glorious, glorious overcast day. But the energy was just so beautiful. And as I could really, really feel the fairies playing. Ah, where's Grace? Is Grace somewhere? I'm missing Grace. Hello, Grace. Yeah, I usually like to put a lot of it. Grace. Sorry about all these malpropisms today. Oh, tripping over the emotions. The big pumping heart. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But hey, we're there. But it can also be a chore. Now this is not a nice one. But it's okay. And Scotty is somewhere hanging out here too. Welcome, Scotty. Love you so much. And we have Christmas Dog. Christmas Dog is very tired after his big walk today and all his new snifflings. Lots of horses on the road there. And they're doing a whole, with all the jumping things over because they have a big tournament over the weekend. So, yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And just always, hello, Grace. And just always, so thank you for that news. It was just, I needed some good news today. No, I have good news, but it's just like be strong, you know. God don't give you more than you can deal with. And yeah, the choices we make. Yeah. Do I pick it up, or do I? It would be so much nicer and comfortable to let it go. But somebody said, I never promised you a rose garden. And if you've got to see the roses, you've come with the thorns. You know, and you can only see all that light after the big dark. So, yeah, but otherwise, playing with the fairies and really like being so grateful for all these rainbows and so grateful for you guys. And I really, like, I usually give my attention to what you're saying, or at least a huge part of it. But I was trying so hard to do all this research on, yeah, on lawyers. So it's like, yeah, no, I need a lawyer, but it's all in South Africa. So I have to see if I can work with it from this side, and if I can get a pro bono lawyer in South Africa, and yeah, digging up all sorts of poop, which really smells badly. So it's like horrible stuff, you know. On big affairs of the heart. Life was very beautiful. But yeah, Chloe, yay! And I'm soon going to get a package from Chloe, God willing, and then we shall have an unpacking And I have a very special love delivery coming as well. So maybe we'll do another unpacking. So yeah, then I shall join you on the crystal stream. I'm looking very forward to my beautiful crystal from Chloe. Ah, well done, Hini. Yeah, at least I've got energy today. Yesterday was like very, very hard to keep the eyes open. It was like, but it's like that sleep, that tiredness where it's not kind of normal tiredness. It's definitely some energy. So the energies are really, really flowing in. I see that PG went off to bring us the green sun, the emerald, the awakening of the emerald heart, which is really amazing. So we're pouring in lots and lots of love and obviously awakening, just tune into Mother Nature, guys. Yeah, there's so many fairies and trees alive right now. And really talking, I'm so grateful. Oh, 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 that's so beautiful. I think we're going to see lots of rainbows. The sun codes are just they are enormous, and yes, I don't know what the plasma was doing today, but I know the last 2 days were enormous plasma outbursts. Whoop, whoop. The lady that I go with on walks, she said, "Oh, there were almost no kids at school today." So the kids and the teachers are also taking a little extra strain here. So I am still pouring out love codes and talking to the fairies. Love codes and talking to the fairies. And so, I'm going to jump in for a squish. And I know I fell asleep. I was really fell asleep during Truth Wave, and I missed Truth Wave because I was on uh, a yucky telephone on a conversation. I had to do it. I don't like to miss Truth Wave. It's really special to ground and to just pour out any excess energy and to just beautify the earth and pour the rainbows and the love wherever we're going. So let us, without much ado, awaken our beautiful tree of life within ourselves and focus, focus, focus. Yep, we need that focus. Focus will be our superpower, which awakens the pineal gland. So remember, we have worked with some simple exercises as well that you can do when you stopped at the traffic light or whatever, which is going around the clock with your eyes and going around the clock the other way and staring at your finger or a pencil as hard as you can. Hey, it's not easy to keep that focus, yeah? But it's not, just keep practicing, whatever you're doing, that you just really like focus on things. Yeah. And it's amazing. It opens up a whole nother portal. It's not easy. It's not the easiest thing to do. For some people it's easier than others. If you're a metal person, it's much easier to focus than if you're a flippity gibbet wood person. Blup, blup, blup. And I think some water people can also focus quite well. But it takes training. It's all about the training, the training, the training. So let us, over here, let's just open our tea tree. It's very cleansing and purifying anyway. And rub this space, yeah, just like talk to it and awaken it. The more that we rub it, it's just like acknowledging it. And it is just sometimes just to put your finger there and raise your eyes up there, because you can feel that point with your eyes, yeah? And 3 eyes. Yeah, and just settle into whatever you see in that space. It's beautiful. I feel a lot of calm. Yeah. And awakening and just opening up our crown chakra to open whichever way it wants. Some people call it the 1,000-petaled lotus. I had a dream the other day, and I was sharing it with PG, where I woke up and it was, I'm not sure if it was this, but it was this beautiful chrysanthemum of gold and like really in detail of gold and orange and red. Those very rich autumn colors with lots of gold. So yeah, remember, try to keep a dream journal or a doodle journal. And opening up our healing and opening up our beautiful throat chakra so that we can stand and talk in our truth more and more, be clearer of communication skills. Oh, Victor, hi. Sorry I missed you today. And I was like really gone in dream time last night, so I'm feeling a little depleted. I need to go travel over the world in Victor's magical pyramid. Yeah. So just clear the heart, especially the heart. There's many ways that we have in our heart. I don't know how many hearts I have. Lots. I have a pink heart, and I have a rainbow heart and a diamond heart. But it seems that we're working hugely with this green emerald heart, which is very powerful. It's a quick healing and obviously opening up to the sacred elementals. Yeah. And just clearing our solar plexus and down into our Hara chakra. That's a nice orange one. And down to the red one. And I have to work with my fold today. And bringing in the love and the protection and the sacredness of Ganesha. I did a very beautiful, he presented me with a most beautiful picture today. I think I put it on the thumbnail. And, I had a bit of a problem trying to download it. That was my fairies for my little walk in the forest today. That's our Ganesha for today. Sorry about the white, but he's amazing. He's just sitting in this beautiful rainbow lotus of deepest jewel colors. Yeah, I'm really very, very blessed to have Ganesha with me, and he's really popping up more and more when I'm not thinking about him. It's like, I'm here. I really am. And that was absolutely beautiful with Jared. So I did have a beautiful day today, filled up with lots of rainbow energy. So anybody else seeing graceful rainbows? Anybody else tuning in, or the rainbows tuning into you? Anybody else seeing these outpouring of rainbows yet in your meditations surrounding you, seeing them up the corner of your eye? Double rainbows. And just keep looking. With on black feathers, if you hold them in the sunlight, you'll see the rainbow. In flowers, you'll often see the rainbow and sacred geometry. So it's just working with our new eyes, to see stuff. I found it very interesting that PG was working with that incredible green, because it's actually the opposite of the magenta, which is just something I see all the time. It was part of my eyes going weird. So we're just adjusting to new energies. We love Victor. So nice to have you on board on Discord, Captain. Really nice. I was surprised that you hadn't been there before. So just clearing and healing and weaving a new planet and weaving protections over these over the ancient sites. Yeah. That we just allow. Oh, awesome, Mr. Floyd. Thank you. I told you I did mention, but it was a little while ago, and I was walking, and I felt this incredible like magnetic pull, and I turned, and there was a rainbow. So you can actually feel it. Yeah. I really like when I walk. I don't like to have my phone with me. Otherwise, I miss so much. I like to really focus on my walk, and hopefully my owning and my prayers and my other visions. But I like to really saturate the energy and the visual treat of what I'm on the walk for. I think I was always blessed with a lot of that. Like even when when I was driving, I would see more of the scenery around me than the people in the passenger seats. So I think it's just like maybe training, or I was gifted with these beautiful eyes. Bringing in this holy smoke of healing. And I'm just seeing this white, there is a name for it, I've forgotten it. It's part of the Shekinah. Some people do call it the Shekinah glory of God, which is this white mist of healing. So you might see it when you're walking. You see it in clouds. It could be just be mist, but very often, or you wake up and there's like this white mist thing. So just healing the high temples everywhere, especially ourselves. But we're connecting with these rainbow to these lots of tendrils, so many threads like working out, into the still point of our heart and the Holy Trinity. I'm seeing a beautiful eye here right now, so ta-da! Enjoy. I do see a lot. I'm getting more. And healing the base 3 chakras. We need a lot of healing on the planet. I think it just springs to mind is drug, sex, and rock and roll. Nothing wrong with drug, sex, and rock and roll. It's just, the line is very fine. Thank you. Oh, there's so many trees talk. It was so beautiful today. I really did have a good trip. And even when I took my little walk into our little forest later, it's amazing how you can walk past a tree for years and not see it, and then one day it just shows itself. Hello, Marianne. Welcome. Oh, she's such a hero. Ah, oh, thank you. Oh, I wish that. Sorry, I will. I will definitely try and get back there. It's a bit too far to walk. It's only 10 minutes by car, but I don't have a car. And Yuki won't go on the bicycle with me. He hasn't been trained, but it's really not very far. No, there was a sort of just retired couple, and they had a big family of dogs, 7 amazing dogs. Yeah. They try they dogs, they really do, they very incredibly trained. Yeah, there's no shouting at all. They are madly in love with their dogs. So dogs are generally really, really beautiful here. So let's just bring in some of this incredible sound vibration. Let's see where we go today. Healing the higher temples. And healing the center of the heart of the temples, the heart of ourselves, the heart of every person on the planet, just pouring lots of love out. And rooting, grounding, and healing the base chakras. That was really beautiful. In the old days, the Taoists and the Buddhists, they would meditate. They would go to the mountain or wherever and meditate, and fill themselves into the Hara chakra, which is the orange chakra, which is very often why you will see Buddhists have a wider girth, because they would hold all that energy. Then they would go and do all their healing and their meditations and their prayers, and they would use that energy which they had stored within themselves. Obviously, we're just so blessed to have these amazing techniques where we can just use it as a waterfall, and we're not using our own energy, we're just being a channel. And then they would have to go back to the mountain or on a retreat for a while or take silence, or so that they could fill up again. Yeah. Nothing wrong. It was my granny. It was like the colonial days. She she lived in Zimbabwe at this stage of her life. She very interesting character. But in my childhood, she lived in a little place called Wankie, which was a coal mining colliery, and yeah, this is kind of colonial stuff. But she had, excuse the word, but she had a houseboy called Fangalani. Fangalani was amazing. And Granny Murphy would ring the bell, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, when we could have her get to the table, and she was English. We get to the table. Her mother was a concert pianist, so I suppose, yeah, something. Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and then when Fangalani could come and clear the dishes, it was ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. There's supper bells, yeah. Yeah, they were very innocent. I was very young, so I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, you hear the stories afterwards from people. Well, from the family, what was really going on. But yeah, we spent a lot of time there. And that's big on my ferry with silver, gold, and copper wing time. Yeah. I do remember working. You couldn't even walk with flip flops. I think we called them flip flops. It was so hot they would literally stick to the road. It would get very hot. And then they had black and white. They didn't have color television, so it was quite a thing to have black and white television and watch a movie there. I think it was also quite limited. And then there was the big colliery swimming pool. They had the clubhouse, and there were two, clubhouse number 1 and clubhouse number 2. And we would go on Friday evenings, and they would put a big screen outside on the lawn, and we would watch movies. Yeah, we all do. So it's just nice to kind of dwell in those sweet stories as well. Yeah. And what were those things? We would drink rock shandies. Rock shandies were the big thing. So what was that? That was lemonade and ginger beer, ginger ale. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. After Truth Wave. Oh, thanks. Where is Care Bear? She didn't do a live today. Oh, was that in the States? In America? That's going back some time. Hmm. Oh, Chloe's just amazing. She's just, you just think of her name and you smile. That's like a beautiful flower. And it makes us smile a lot. Yeah. Yeah, colonial days. It's amazing. You remember a lot of the smells. So for me, it's like mangoes and rain. Okay. That's interesting, Victor. When did you get color television in America? Oh, when I just automatically think it was always color. Hmm. I don't know what they do with the television here in Germany, but it can only be used in Germany. Your television, you can use it to do for videos, etc. See whatever, to run your own movies on it, but you can't you can't take your television and use it in another country. And they call it the PEL system. I thought it was like a bit twisted. It's my buddy, and people do love their Fernsehen. Yeah. It's like mono records. They've still got scratches on them. A little, yeah. Uh, yeah, we used to have one of those big old radiograms that was still, yeah. And we still had those little 45s, and you could load them up, and we had lots of stories, and I used to play act them. Yeah, lots of stories on 45s. So then they would click, the next one, click, click. Well, there was something nice about some of those things in those days. Yeah, as you get older, there was another story behind it. Yeah. And our memories, I think, for a lot of us will be waking up more and more. So just breathe in the greens, spend as much time outside and open your heart to nature. For many, many times, people have found their solace in nature. So the more that you connect with a tree or a plant, and again, to eat those sun codes every day, just if you've got parsley, obviously, if you've got as fresh as possible vegetables, because the sun codes, I told you a while ago, are changing every single day. And the plants, the trees they change every day, and they are absorbing those new sun codes. And that is how Hini, awesome. And that is how we also get the codes into our being, by eating this amazing food that Mother Nature is just pouring her sun on. Without the sun, not much is going to happen. It won't take long for the earth to demise without the sun. So, and all cultures have actually given huge veneration to the sun, to women and to the sun, because women miraculously had babies. Boom. And the sun made things grow, and water, obviously, sun and water and ladies. The beautiful ancient goddess. So just really holding my rainbows, playing with the fairies. Wanted to just clear the temples today. I said I am doing some rather big stuff right now. It's like some attention, and that's okay. I need closure, one way or the other. So thank you for your love and your support and your sweetness and your kindness. So I shall be in Truth Wave and fill myself up with lots of yummy energy. Victor, I was saying, I don't think you were on when I started with Truth Wave. You were doing the color of the rainbow. You went through the rainbow. Oh, wow. Oh. It was so interesting that like the Beatles had to come to the States to become famous, and Jimi Hendrix had to go to England to become famous. And Nina Hagen just went and looked, and then she came back and did her own thing. Germany, they call her Germany's last diva. They don't want the divas. Yeah. They want people to worship people. So there's a lot that, you know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. The body is old. I know the body, my spirit is eternal and young. Depends on the day. Sometimes it's wise. But the body can get a little old. Thanks for that, Heaney, because it is actually really, really important to remember, like, don't say I'm tired. I think we all slip into it sometimes. But to be very aware that the body is tired, or the eyes are tired, or the brain is tired for now, because I'm not tired. A holy man, yes, I know. Something like that, yep. And I've done it in both places. South Africa was like wild on one level, amazing on another. And coming back to Germany was very different. So it's been a very frog. It's been an extreme. I thought my eyeballs would explode, but they didn't. I'm still here. Now I have to focus on. Yeah, now I had a great big. Like woke up this morning and it was, you have to do this. Oh, wow, it's like my father, like really on my back everywhere I'm looking. It's my father. And then I phoned somebody that I really did not want to talk to, but did, and it's kind of okay, to see if she could just help me with some of the law stuff. And then I realized a little later that it was actually my father's wife's dead day anniversary yesterday. So I thought, oh, okay, it was 2 years. Oh, okay, that's why I need to deal with that. It is what it is, hey, Heaney. Yeah, and you know, I don't have I've really like been dragged on dreadful ways through. You know, I really did a very severe Saturn return. I was handling a lot of things in between all the poop, considering that I was also, I couldn't see. And I had a pubescent son then, which is like hit puberty. Yeah, we had a lot of losses. Things that was the last things I expected. Yeah. So, yeah. I think I have mentioned if I had given the script to Stephen King, he still wouldn't have believed it. It's like wild. So we have to just keep working. And Angela looks like the young Nina Hagen. Yeah. And no death, yeah. We keep working, absolutely. There's no illness. I told you, the other day I burnt myself like with a ladle full of oil. Yeah, in every way. I feel better and better. And Josh, that was just so beautiful to remind us to be grateful for the future. Yeah, that's what it's really about, is to have that anticipation, that excitement for what you're visualizing and what's coming in. Yeah? You know, like a child's going for ice cream on Sunday. or we're going to the park, and they know how they can be. So at least we become like little children, and it's, we all show it in different ways. Yeah. And don't wait for your retirement. Always thought it was just like so sad that by the time you can afford that Ferrari, well, then those were the days. People are making like tons of crazy money right now at very young ages. But yeah, we're in interesting times. Yeah. And that's why I protect the temples. And I'm very, 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 very fond of Ganesha each day more and more as we just create more with him and unravel more. Thank you, Mr. Floyd. Bless you, Josh. Yeah. Angela's beautiful voice. It's absolutely beautiful. And she does sing with angels to Mother Earth. Yeah. Josh, be safe on your travels. May the angels and the fairies fly with you. And may you be surrounded in the love and beauty of rainbows and sparkle more and more each day. Yeah, we're all doing amazing. As I've often said, we are so brave. We are really particularly brave. Yes, I'm very fond of Ganesha as for many reasons, but still hugely to protect the arts and the beauty and the crafts and the maths and the music and the science. Oh, Marian, that is so beautiful. Huh. I like that. Love you lots, Josh. Please take good care and share whatever you find. If you find a rainbow, if you find a stone. You know how kids go out and they come back with a stone or anything, you know? If I go out with, now it's unfortunately usually a treat, but when he was younger, I was very conscious of bringing him something from nature. When I came back, it was like a feather or a leaf for my Christmas dog. Yeah. He used to write. He used to love chewing pens, and I had white furniture, and he used to write and draw on the furniture with these pens. Have you seen those amazing dogs that do paintings? And there's that elephant that does paintings. And I think she was actually ostracized from the herd because she was like way too human. She actually does paintings of lakes and trees. But I wonder, how does she see in color? Anyway. So let's just have a look at some lovely rainbows. Yeah, I'm also going to go in a moment. I'm just going to give us a little bit of eye candy, because eye candy is always nice. And it just, so, we have Ganesha here. Is he not just beautiful? I love the sacred symbol above him. So just be safe, everybody. I don't want to be too safe, but yeah, just don't forget to put your bubble around you. Yeah? Maybe not for now, but who knows what's around the corner. So just get used to walking in your bubble so negative energies don't come in. She was just so beautiful. It was just like there was so, oops, come back, beautiful, come back. There were just so many fairies in this forest today. You could really hear them whispering. And then I came back and saw Pixie Tea, or whatever Magical Bubble Boy had done. I haven't seen Bubble Boy today. Lots and lots of sacred sigils for us, guys. Lots and lots of protection ones. Doodle them. Please try to remember to doodle. And just let your pen go. You know, you can always interpret them afterwards. This was Ganesha from a couple of days ago also. I'm loving the color of Ganesha at the moment. He's like really protecting the bees, and he also protects the sacred sound of Om. So welcome to work with Ganesha, or at least the things that he's protecting. He also has his gunners which are the elementals, so he is in control of them as well. Which are the elementals. Just light, lovely rainbows. And I saw yesterday, that was just like, did I wake up? Yeah. It was just the whole of Africa was this incredible rainbow. Yeah, so things are lighting up. And that's a part of the temple's awakening and the sacred sites awakening, because the sacred sites are not all the big temples that we think of. The sacred sites are little stone circles in the forest. Yeah. And especially, I think in America, as I've said, like, I don't think you can go very far without walking over a sacred site. Yeah. So be attuned to it. Yeah, we'll do it in the feng shui one day, hopefully. Yeah, still pouring in the rainbows. I'm not seeing this so much, but this is out. These are the tendrils. The tendrils. It's the weaving. It's weaving a whole new story for Mother Earth. And it's completely new energy, so we're all trying to work with this stuff. Yeah, it was a little while ago. Just my beautiful Venusian heart. So for me right now, it's a lot of Venusian, Tibetan, and Arcturian energy that's pouring in. But I'm very partial to Venus. Where's Millie? Millie must do a lot of Venus too as well. Sacred bee goddess. That was working with PG. And that was Ganesha blessing us for June. And keeping the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. So drink your water. I would strongly suggest honey, unless you have an allergy, but maybe just bring honey into your life. And obviously keep your body as clean. Which one, Angela? What? No shovel, call a spade a spade. A shovel, a shovel. Thanks, Leni. Very sweet of you. I've trained myself to kind of, it's so interesting, my eyes, because I've trained myself. So the more that I do it, then the more that they become accustomed to it. So it's still like if I go out somewhere different, it's really scary, especially if there's steps and I have to remember it all over again. Yeah, absolutely. Sacred sites within us protected. Yes. Yes. It's really, yeah. Oh, do you want me to post her? She is lovely. She's my heart soul. She is very special. She's very, very special. So she's the awakening of our beautiful heart and this Venus stuff. Thanks, Angela 1244. That one. There we go. You can take a screenshot. I'm not going to post her all over. She's naked. I'll get like booped by YouTube. She is particularly special. That was, yeah. Because we still have Venus in double Aries right now. I think it changes on the 9th. So we enjoy the fiery energy and the no nonsense love, yeah, and the weaving and the creating right now. Where does it go? And then it goes into Taurus. So I'm sure that will also be beautiful. Venus in Taurus should be quite nice. She's in her own house. And she should be doing financial stuff. Right now she's doing heart stuff. So just letting it go quickly. And yeah, just, listen to yourselves. It's not easy, and it's okay if you don't listen all the time. I mean, we have to be. I like the 80-20 principle. I've worked with that for many years. I know it will get like stronger and stronger, but yeah, give yourself a little bit of leeway. 80% of the time, eat healthy. 20% of the time, it's okay not to. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Legs, torso, legs, torso, legs, legs, torso. I don't understand, Marion. But if you want, it's the red colors. Maybe you prefer that, the other outpouring. I'm doing rainbows. I'm just so blessed to be doing rainbows. I'm just really, they're just pouring out all over the planet. The torso in the tree. Oh, the body of the tree. Trees are amazing. Oh, Angela, that's beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you'll start seeing. Yeah, I take it that the tree was showing. Yeah. Hey, you can see like the most amazing thing. Once they start showing, they start showing themselves. But you also have to like look, you can't like expect to see them if you're walking through on your walk on the phone, and then, sometimes it'll happen, but get off your flipping phone, right? As much as you can. They're awesome. Thank goodness for the phones. And it was like, oh wow, there's no reception here. I can't do a live because I wanted to do a live in the forest and post it, just to upload a quick short. And I thought, it's really nice to be away. I think there were too many trees. Well, maybe that was like fairies just playing in the trees. And so many amazing things happening on the planet. Yeah. Aww. Did you take a screenshot, Angela? Wait, did I make it nice and big? Let me just see if I can make it big for you. Then. Did you do a screenshot? Yeah. She's very beautiful. You can trace over her as well. And do your, yeah. She's got this beautiful flower of life behind her. She's walked through the portal of um, the Venus portal and the twin suns. And just do give a little thought to the seven sisters, the stars, the Pleiades, yeah, because they are working hand in hand at the moment with Venus. They are here somewhere. Let me see where they are. Oops, Daisy. I did draw up new, but I lost them. I have to go and seek them. There we go. You can do a screenshot of that. And those are the seven sisters. You can look at them from the. They've all pretty much got them. There's a little bit about them in African, but they don't do them that much. They do more serious. But this is definitely a huge journey that we're on. And also working with Venus. I'll do some more Venus. That's one I did quite a long time ago. And then I had this huge, we had one of those, as you know, we don't get them here. It's raining again. It's something, but lots. We had a big thunderstorm. It was definitely my father talking. Just focus and do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a portal too. So lots of interesting, beautiful, but just keep your feet on the ground. I don't know if that's applicable right now. I used to use that as a little saying of mine was, don't reach for the stars, it's rude to ask somebody to pass them to you. But you're welcome to try. It might still be very useful. She is particularly beautiful, this girl. Thank you. You might also look at like the Venus de Milla is also really beautiful. So rising out of the water. She's a bit like Lakshmi. Lakshmi came out of the water. No electronics till truth wave. Oh, Marion, that's so clever. Away with the fairies. Yes, you're completely gone. Oh, that is just such a clever idea. I have to come up with some other kind of plan for my waking schedule, because I usually do, like, I used to do quite a lot of work in the afternoon, but I find it very difficult these days to listen to Josh and to work. Yeah, I need to listen or work. I don't like that in the background. Yeah. Pearl blossom. In pearl blossom, that sounds so beautiful. He's in New York. No, I stayed in New Jersey for a while. Well, not long, I was with friends there. The Godfathers. Tree fairy showing itself. It's okay, you'll see it again. Yeah, she is a Venus. I'll send it to you, Grace. She is very beautiful. She is a Venus. Thank you. She is definitely a Venus. Oh. It's true. Well, I'll dig it out one day. That was my first big public photograph, which went into the gay magazine. What was it called? Outright. And it was me in my tree. It was the best picture of me. I was like climbing trees. Yeah. Yes, I do like Venus. So embrace the love, guys. Massage your hearts. Jump into beautiful baths of liquid love. Self-love. Nurture yourself. The Germans do a good thing here. They take off a weekend and they'll just pamper themselves and call it a wellness weekend. So they will do beautiful baths and aromatherapy and face masks and more bathing, and difficult to massage yourself, but maybe if they have, I suppose we do a foot spa, they do, yeah, and they do it all at home, yeah, because we are very blessed. We have a lot of really awesome natural products for many years. Yeah, it's like here in this country, you can't just go and be an aromatherapist. You have to be like an occupational therapist. You have to know the body properly. You have to have done a proper massage, occupational therapy degree, and then, or Ausbildung, whatever they call it, training, and then you can add on things. But it's very, very, very strictly regulated. Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating, but on one hand, one understands as well. joking. Who are we talking about? I don't know who never left. Scotty's dad. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, the moon is in Virgo. Oh, okay. So that's what we're doing right now till today. Okay. Oh, so yeah, we've been doing really lots of love stuff. Yeah. Yeah, fasting, food, speech, and electronics through tropical inside area. Okay. Give Scotty a big love from us. Big love, Scotty. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to us now. For now, God be with you, which is what it does mean, which was the original saying of goodbye. God be with you. Yeah, choose your words with care. Don't get too overwhelmed and down rabbit holes, but just think of the words that we use. Choose them with care, and above all else, is it kind? That's my beautiful saying I love. And so, above all else, be kind to one another. Kindness. Kindness is okay. Yeah. Just kindness. Is it kind? So love, 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 love us all so much. We are so brave. We are so amazing. Just keep flying gently. Don't do any rush things. At the moment, I'm feeling it's like going out there and then coming back to digest. And going out there, so just take it in like decent sized little bits with suggestions, yeah. And don't forget to rest when you need to. So we'll see you all later in Truth Wave, and I think somebody else was going live. And thank you so much for being there, and thank you so much for enjoying these beautiful images that we share with you. They're very beautiful for me. Yeah. So love, 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 love. And we'll see you tomorrow, and have the most beautiful, awesome afternoon. I think you're in the afternoon. Yeah, lunchtime. Love you lots, everybody. Good care of yourselves. Remember, love yourself first above all else. So just keep falling more and more and more into love with yourself. Thank you, Chloe. Love you, my sweet sisters. And Josh, if you're there, I know Victor's gone off on his motorbike somewhere. I know that was yesterday. I keep missing like things. It's like I'm dropping stitches in whatever I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Love you all. Thanks, Josh. Lots and lots of beautiful green energy. Mega healing to us all.